This man discovered something really strange. The sword technique he randomly made up was actually mastered by his apprentice Jack. Seeing this unbelievable sight, John decided he would steal Jack's treasure and run away at night, but instead he stumbled upon an old rusty mech in the warehouse. John immediately thought he could use the mech to continue his scams. When he told Jack about it, Jack didn't hesitate and spent a fortune hiring Jenny, the best mechanic in the Empire. Jack asked Jenny to repair the mech so it could fight again. After checking it out, Jenny didn't refuse, but she said it would cost a huge amount of money because the mech was so outdated there were almost no spare parts left on the market. Hearing that, Jack immediately paid the massive repair fee, and he even asked Jenny to add a finishing move feature to the mech. At this point, John came over to check on the repair progress, but the moment he saw Jenny, he was completely smitten. John tried to approach her for a chat, only to find he couldn't even get a word in between her and Jack. Watching them talk so closely, John got so jealous that he pretended to start a training session to vent his anger. He made Jack stand on floating wood with his eyes covered in practice sword swings, and he forced Jack to swing a heavy weapon during training. John claimed this was a way to train Jack's mind's eye. Soon 2 months flew by. The old mech was completely restored. Jenny personally demonstrated how to operate it for Jack, but since it didn't have an automatic balancing system, Jack fell flat on the ground during his first drive. He was stunned for a moment. Luckily, John's brutal training had paid off. After a little practice, Jack could already perform basic maneuvers with the mech. Jenny couldn't help but praise Jack as a genius. She emphasized that controlling a mech relies heavily on imagination. The pilot must treat the mech as an extension of their own body, but what Jenny didn't expect was Jack mastered it perfectly after hearing the explanation just once.